customer's place, and so I'm like, oh, like let's carpool. But then I asked him to email the customer and say like, oh, how long do you think we're gonna have to be there? That was yesterday, and then the customer emailed, or no, maybe that was this morning, and then the customer emailed back like 4:45 p.m. and then he's like, oh, plan to be there all day. So now I have to drive there myself. And like, I like driving and all, but like, I don't like driving in scary towns, so I'm scared. It's 5:21 right now, but yeah, today's Friday. It's just, Fridays, I don't know why, but they're like always filled with meetings. So I had a meeting 9:30 to 10. That one was fine. And then I had a customer meeting 10:30 to 11. I don't know, he just puts a damper in the mood. And then I had a meeting 11 to 12, and then yeah, that one started getting all philosophical and stuff, and it was all like, oh, you don't know what you don't know until you know better. And it's just like, okay, like, do we, I don't know if we really need to be having this conversation, but yeah. And then I went out to lunch with my PM friend and the advanced projects engineer girl. We went to Chick-fil-A finally. I haven't been to Chick-fil-A all year, I don't think, honestly, which, like, okay, it's only been like 3 months, but yeah. Oh, my computer, it like wasn't charging, and it was connected to the dock, but it wasn't charging. And then I'm like, what? And then she reset, I gave her a paperclip, and then she clicked the little reset button on my computer, and then it fixed it. But yeah, I was like chilling in the PM area doing work, because all the PMs today went to Big Owls today at like 3 to 5, so to go bowling and play games and stuff like that. I wasn't invited. It was PMs, planners, quoting, and warehouse. But yeah, so there was like not many people. There was like dog control in the PM area, but other than that, nobody else. But I'm not going to be there Monday because I have to go to the customer's place, so I'll vlog on the way there, I guess. It's currently 8:20, and I'm leaving my house right now because I have to go to the customer's place today, and I'm going to be there all day, so they say. I have to be there at 9:30, so I'll see you later. It's 11:45, and I'm leaving the place now, so it was quicker than I thought, but yeah. It's 12:42, and I just got back to like the area of my work, but I realized that now that I'm like back, I have a meeting 2 to 3, and then a meeting 3:30 to 4:30, so considering that it's 12:42 right now, I have to go to lunch right now, so that I'll make it to the 2 o'clock. So I drove to Starbucks, and I'm gonna eat my lunch here and then go to the Starbucks drive-thru and then go to work. But today, the thing, we got there, and then like I didn't know where to park and stuff, and so I was just like driving around the block in circles like literally 4 times, and then this guy finally, and I was like calling the guy who I'm going with, and then the guy finally called me back. I don't know if you can hear anything because my car's making a funny noise. So then he eventually answered, and then he's like, I can see you, you're all the way across the fence. And I'm like, am I allowed to park where you are? And then he said, I think so. So then I pulled around the block and then parked where he was, and then yeah, and then met the customer and stuff, and then they were all like, oh, do you want anything, like water or coffee? And then the guy's like, oh, I'll take coffee. And then the 3 people didn't know how to make coffee because they've never made coffee. So then they're like, we can try and find someone who can help make coffee. But yeah, but that never happened. Then we got a tour around the facility, and then they showed us how to do the thing, and then yeah, and then as we were like, sorry, I like my glasses, nose pads, but yeah, as we were leaving and stuff, I wanted to grab a drink just for fun, so I got a Celsius in blue raz lemonade, which I don't normally drink energy drinks, but maybe I'll try this one. I don't know, we'll see. But if I want it, I have it. Okay, it's 12:53. I just swallowed my lunch, so now I'm gonna go to Starbucks, the drive-thru. I'm gonna get back super early, so I'll have to decide if I want to go inside early or not. I don't know. Okay, I got my drink. It's 12:58. I decided I don't want to go back to work right now, so I'm gonna go for a drive instead. It's fine, I have time. It's only 12:58. It's 1:34. I just got back to work. I drove in a neighborhood that said it's constantly being under surveillance, and then I saw this car that looked like it might potentially be like security, but like it started following me a little bit, but like maybe like a block or two, but then I kept going and then it left. So I don't know if it's watching me, but yeah. But I just like to drive there because it's just the open roads, but I don't know. But honestly, it was kind of a nice way to start the day, like off at some other customer's place. And then I got lunch. Well, I brought lunch. I got Starbucks, and I'm heading in now, and the day's like half over already. So, yeah, nice day for now. We'll see how my 2 meetings go. It's 4:52, and I'm leaving right now because it's been quite a day. I didn't even put my straps on today, which I have to normally put on every single day, and scan in before 10 a.m. But I didn't do that today because I went to the customers from 9:30 to 12, drove back 12 to 1, went to lunch 1 to 2, had a meeting 2 to 3, had another meeting 3:30 to 4:30. So yeah, I don't even have time for that, but like it's not even worth it to put it on because the day's already over. Now I'm leaving, and my boss is on PTO for 2 weeks. It's 5:15 and it's literally so hot. I put my hair in a high pony and my AC is not working. I've discovered that on my drive from the customer's place to my work and going for a drive around, and right now it's all confirming my AC doesn't work, so I have to have the windows rolled down because it's way too hot without anything. 1:54, the customer just came. Okay, the customer didn't just come. The customer came to like drop off materials and equipment and stuff like that, and they were here from like 12:15 to 12:25. The customer messaged that they were here, and then the PM boss, since he's on that email, he's all like, oh, don't go to the front, you have to go to the back because you're dropping off parts. So then the customer drove to the back, and yeah, and then I saw the guy who is the actual PM for this account in the lunchroom, and then I'm like, oh, the customer's here, like let's go to the front. And then we ran into the PM boss, and he's like, oh, I told him to go to the back because he's dropping off parts. So we're like, okay, so we go to the back, and then we found the customer, and then yeah, and then the customer, that was the first time he met the PM, and then he knew me obviously. So he's like, hi, are you blank, to the PM guy, and then he's like, yeah, and then he's like, oh, I'm blank, and then yeah, and then he's like, hi, Nikki, and then I'm like, hey, because we already know each other. But yeah, but he's probably gonna come back maybe this week or something to watch the process of it. And then the guy who's gonna help set up the equipment and stuff went to lunch, so I couldn't show him the equipment that the customer brought, and then they came back from lunch at like 1:20ish. So then yeah, so I waited for them to come back from lunch, and then I had to tell them everything that the customer said and all that. But there was like a lot of information that was shared, so yeah, I should probably write all that down. It's 5:09 right now. I'm driving home. I'm sorry for the background noise. I bet you can probably hear that. It sounds like something's leaking or something. It's probably my AC, because my AC doesn't work. So yeah, so I'm sorry about this noise. Basically, I told the guy who went to the customer's place with me everything that the customer had said and all that when this guy got back from lunch. He got back at like maybe 1:20, so then I finished at like 1:45. So then I went to lunch at like 1:50 or so, and then the guy was like gonna help me find tools and stuff, and then I'm like, when should I check back? Like, should I check back like later today, like tomorrow? And then he's like, come find me after you come back from lunch. And then I'm like, okay, like you're gonna be done that fast? So then I went to lunch, and then I got back and I went to check on him, and he's like, you're back already? So he hadn't done anything related to helping me find the tools we needed, but that's okay. But yeah, but then we looked for the tools together and we found them all, and then this lady came over, and then she's all like, oh, the customer wants to have a call at 4:30, so you have to join. And I'm like, okay,